Days of Our Lives spoilers for Tuesday, December 31st, promises to deliver explosive twists and shocking revelations. Let's dive into the details of what's coming up and unpack the implications for our beloved characters. EJ DiMera has never been one to back down from a challenge, and Tuesday's episode will show just how far he's willing to go to protect his power and reputation. The Salem County District Attorney's Office has long been a battlefield for politics and manipulation, but Paulina Price's latest move to oust EJ from his position could push him to his limits. Paulina, with her fiery determination and no-nonsense approach, believes it's time for a change. She's ready to use her influence to ensure EJ's removal, citing his dubious decisions and the cloud of controversy surrounding him. However, EJ's response to Paulina's challenge is anything but diplomatic. Spoilers indicate that EJ will react violently to the news of Paulina's intentions. Known for his sharp mind and ruthless tactics, EJ is not someone who takes threats lightly. He'll confront Paulina with a mix of calculated menace and raw anger, making it clear that removing him won't be as simple as she'd hoped. Will EJ's threats succeed in intimidating Paulina, or will she stand her ground and expose his vulnerabilities? This confrontation sets the stage for a power struggle that could ripple through Salem's political and personal spheres. As EJ schemes to hold onto his position, fans can expect him to pull out all the stops, including leveraging his DiMera resources and connections. Meanwhile, Paulina's determination might inspire others in Salem to rally behind her cause. Could this be the beginning of a larger movement against the DiMeras? While EJ fights to protect his empire, another storyline unfolds that's equal parts mystery and danger. Rafe Hernandez, Salem's steadfast police commissioner, finds himself in a situation straight out of a thriller. While visiting the DiMera mansion, Rafe comes face to face with someone he never expected to see again, his doppelganger, Arnold Feniger. Years ago, Arnold caused chaos in Salem by impersonating Rafe and wreaking havoc on his relationships and reputation. The town believed Arnold had met his end, but Tuesday's episode reveals otherwise. As Rafe stands frozen in shock, the questions swirl: how is Arnold alive? Why has he returned? And what is his endgame this time? Arnold's sudden reappearance is not a friendly reunion. Spoilers suggest that Rafe will initially try to gain control of the situation by threatening to call the police or arrest Arnold on the spot. But Arnold, as cunning and dangerous as ever, has no intention of going quietly. The tension escalates as the two men engage in a heated confrontation. Arnold's motives remain shrouded in mystery, but one thing is clear: he plans to reclaim his place in Salem, even if it means eliminating Rafe from the picture. The confrontation between Rafe and Arnold takes a dark turn when Arnold makes his move. Determined to take over Rafe's life once again, Arnold may resort to violence to achieve his goal. Speculation suggests that Arnold could knock Rafe unconscious during their struggle, leaving the police commissioner vulnerable to whatever sinister plans Arnold has in store. One possibility is that Arnold drags Rafe down to the secret room in the DiMera mansion, a notorious location where many Salem residents have been imprisoned over the years. By locking Rafe away, Arnold would have the freedom to step back into his role as Rafe, fooling Salem's residents and causing chaos in his wake. With Rafe out of the way, Arnold could manipulate the lives of those closest to him, creating tension and heartbreak as his deception unfolds. If Arnold succeeds in imprisoning Rafe and assuming his identity, the repercussions will be far-reaching. Those closest to Rafe, from Gabby to Jada, will undoubtedly notice changes in his behavior. However, as Arnold has proven in the past, he's a master manipulator capable of mimicking Rafe's mannerisms and speech patterns to a chilling degree. It could take weeks or even months for the truth to come to light. Meanwhile, the real Rafe will face his own challenges. Trapped and isolated, he'll need to rely on his wits and resourcefulness to escape and expose Arnold's deception. Rafe's resilience has been tested time and again, but this ordeal may push him to his breaking point. Fans can look forward to a gripping storyline as Rafe fights to regain control of his life and protect the people he loves. In the ever-twisting saga of Days of Our Lives, viewers know to expect the unexpected. This week promises an emotional rollercoaster as Brady Black finds himself at the center of a life-altering situation, one that could shake up his family dynamic in ways he never anticipated. The drama revolves around his son, Tate Black, and a revelation that could set off a chain reaction of emotional fallout, fierce confrontations, and hard choices. Brady Black, a man no stranger to turmoil, is about to face a personal crisis that hits closer to home than ever before. Spoilers indicate that Brady will be blindsided by shocking news involving his teenage son, Tate. It appears that Tate may have found himself in a situation far beyond his years, one that could drastically alter the trajectory of his young life. The whispers swirling around Salem suggest that Tate is about to become a father. Tate Black, still navigating the rocky path of adolescence, is rumored to have fathered a child with Sophia Choi, a classmate with a bright future ahead of her. If true, this revelation could send shockwaves through the Black family, leaving Brady to grapple with his feelings as both a father and a mentor. Brady has worked hard to set an example for his son, but now, he must confront the reality that Tate's actions could have far-reaching consequences for everyone involved. Sophia Choi is described as a driven and ambitious young woman with big dreams. Her world is turned upside down when she learns she's pregnant with Tate's child. Complicating matters further is Sophia's mother, Amy Choi, a fiercely protective and no-nonsense woman who has always had high expectations for her daughter. Amy's reaction to the situation is bound to be intense, and spoilers suggest she won't hold back when it comes to expressing her disappointment and outrage. On Tuesday's episode, Amy will confront Tate in a fiery showdown. She'll unleash her anger, accusing him of derailing Sophia's future and questioning his ability to take responsibility for his actions. As emotions run high, Amy will insist on laying down ground rules for how this baby will be raised, leaving Tate to wrestle with the gravity of his choices. For Tate, this will be a defining moment, a crossroads where he must decide what kind of man he wants to become. While his intentions may be good, the road ahead will be fraught with challenges. Can he rise to the occasion and take responsibility for his actions, or will he crumble under the pressure? This storyline promises to delve into themes of accountability, resilience, and the struggles of young parenthood. Tate's relationship with Brady will undoubtedly take center stage in the coming weeks. Brady, who has experienced his fair share of mistakes and regrets, will likely see echoes of his own past in Tate's predicament. The question remains, will Brady's support and guidance be enough to help Tate navigate these uncharted waters, or will the weight of the situation drive a wedge between father and son? Amy Choi's involvement adds another layer of complexity to the unfolding drama. As a mother who's always prioritized Sophia's education and career aspirations, Amy will be devastated by the news of her daughter's pregnancy. Her confrontation with Tate will be driven by a mix of fear and determination to protect Sophia's future. Amy's ultimatum to Tate is expected to be both firm and uncompromising. She'll demand that he take responsibility for his role in this situation while outlining her expectations for how the baby should be raised. Whether this means pushing Tate and Sophia into a co-parenting arrangement or insisting on a more hands-off approach for Tate remains to be seen. What's certain is that Amy's fiery personality will make for some unforgettable scenes. As news of Tate and Sophia's situation spreads, the ripple effect will be felt across Salem. Family and friends will weigh in with their opinions, offering everything from support to unsolicited advice. Marlena Evans, Brady's stepmother and the town's go-to psychiatrist, may find herself playing the role of mediator as tensions rise. Meanwhile, Teresa Donovan, Tate's mother, could make a dramatic return to Salem to weigh in on her son's future. Next, Holly Jonas finds herself facing an unthinkable reality, one that shakes her to her core and changes the trajectory of her life. The weight of this truth drives Holly to seek solace in the company of Doug Williams III, someone she feels safe opening up to during this trying time. This marks the beginning of a deeply emotional chapter for Holly, one filled with heartbreak, vulnerability, and, ultimately, new beginnings. Holly's journey begins as she grapples with a devastating secret about her baby. The truth, raw and unvarnished, is almost too much for her to bear. She's spent so much time building her life around the future she imagined with her child, and now that dream feels irreparably shattered. As she recounts the tragic series of events to Doug, her pain becomes palpable. Tears fall as she shares details that she's scarcely had the strength to acknowledge herself. Doug listens intently, his empathy and compassion providing her with a much-needed anchor in the storm. Doug, who has faced his own share of hardships over the years, offers Holly a shoulder to cry on and words of reassurance. He reminds her that while life can often feel cruel and unpredictable, it's in these moments of darkness that we discover our true strength. Doug's calm demeanor and willingness to truly hear her out become a balm for Holly's wounded heart. Their connection grows deeper as Doug reveals personal stories from his own past, moments where he too felt as though the world was conspiring against him. These shared experiences create an unspoken bond between them, one rooted in mutual understanding and trust. While Holly deeply appreciates Doug's support, she can't help but express her doubts about her relationship with Tate. Tate, ever the optimist, believes they can overcome this hurdle together, but Holly's faith in their future is wavering. She confides in Doug, admitting that it feels as though the universe is working against her and Tate at every turn. This vulnerability only serves to deepen Doug's resolve to be there for her, to help her navigate the complexities of her emotions and the challenges ahead. The events of the past weeks have left Holly questioning everything she thought she knew about her life and her relationships. She's torn between her love for Tate and the growing realization that their paths might be diverging. The strain of their circumstances, coupled with the loss they've endured, has taken its toll on their relationship. Holly wonders aloud if love is enough to bridge the widening gap between them. Doug, ever supportive, encourages her to take things one day at a time and to be honest with herself about what she truly needs. As Holly continues to lean on Doug for emotional support, their connection takes on a new dimension. Days of Our Lives spoilers hint that the coming weeks will see Holly and Doug's bond deepen even further, eventually blossoming into an unexpected romance. What begins as a friendship rooted in mutual support and understanding gradually evolves into something more. Doug finds himself drawn to Holly's strength and resilience, while Holly is captivated by Doug's kindness and unwavering support. This budding romance does not come without its challenges, however. Both Holly and Doug will have to navigate the complicated dynamics of their evolving relationship, all while dealing with the lingering shadows of their pasts. For Holly, this means finding closure and peace in the wake of her baby's tragedy, as well as coming to terms with her feelings for Tate. For Doug, it means opening himself up to love again and embracing the possibility of a future with Holly. The storyline promises to be an emotional roller coaster, filled with moments of heartbreak and hope, despair and determination. Fans can expect to see Holly and Doug face their fair share of obstacles, both internal and external, as they explore the possibility of a future together. As the days unfold, viewers will watch Holly and Doug navigate the complexities of their new relationship, each step bringing them closer to a love that neither of them expected but both desperately need. Whether they can overcome the challenges ahead remains to be seen. Stay tuned for the next chapter of Days of Our Lives, where Holly and Doug's journey promises to be a poignant and unforgettable addition to the show's legacy.